Hey there guys, I'm the Ink Dweller, and this is Fantastic Four as Mandalorians who dwell. One of the travellers speaks of a story of 4 Mandalorians, each fantastic in their own right. See what I did there? One of these travellers speaks of these Mandalorians flying across the stars on their return trip home. But unprecedented to them, cosmic rays hit them, forcing their ship to crash on the nearby moon. But fortunately, it was in an area so they can breathe, because otherwise they'd be dead, and this story would be short. Anyway, after leaving the ship after they had crash landed, each of them experienced radical changes in their physiology. The youngest of the lot became a fiery Mando with the ability to control fire and become hotter than the sun itself. So the best guy couldn't hold up as well when he does that, so he made sure not to go that hot. His sister became an invisible woman. She could control light, bend it around to make herself invisible, and could create force fields and shape the force fields however she liked. Plates that she could ride, and into a blade, an invisible blade that could cut through anything. Because he was invisible, you never know if it's there. Basically, she'd be the perfect assassin if she felt like it. But she's too nice, so she's not going to do that. It takes a grand toll on her, causing her massive headaches, and sometimes nosebleeds. And possibly, if she pushes herself too hard, it could cause cerebral damage. But that's never happened before, and she is very careful when she is using it. And her lover, her husband, the leading Mandalorian, could stretch, changing any part of his body to any size, stretching it, becoming literally any form he desired, changing his shape and his appearance, perfect for stealth ops, and well, making sure he could grab some toilet roll from the next room. But the last one, he was condemned to become a rocky monster of an orange hide which no blade could penetrate. No, not even Beskar, as someone said that the blades of Jedi and Sith were able to. But it caused him great misery to be in his hideous appearance. He wallowed and grieved over it, and his friend, the leading Mandalorian, he felt horrible, awful, and responsible, and dedicated his works to finding a way to undo his transformation. But despite all his wallowing, he was gifted great power, strength, most humanoids, if not all humanoid races, could possibly achieve. And even some of the greatest beasts, such as the Mythosaur, couldn't compare. There were many stronger than him, but that's a story for another time. As he was condemned into this rocky appearance, he hid himself beneath his armour often to keep himself more humanoid, I suppose, despite his large round shape. did it without reference images. Quite silly. Always have a reference image. That way it's much easier. You know what parts of the character you want and how you want them and how to put them into the setting. Now, when I did it, I didn't do it all too well. I mean, I made the form of Mr. Fantastic a tad odd around the legs, but you could argue shorten them a bit to keep his balance as he stretched across the page, and made it a little obvious how many scratch marks some of them have, and didn't really make the Invisible Woman all too unique. I mean, basically just gave her the same colour scheme as Mr. Fantastic, just faded her out a little. Now for the Human Torch, I think I did a really good job on that. I really liked it. It looks so unique, but it attracted you more to that character. Sort of, but kind of blemished a little bit. I don't understand how, but it felt like it blended a little bit to the background, although it's a bright green background and he's like orange, red and yellow. Does that make sense? I don't know. I like the artwork. I hope you do too. Here's the Fantastic Four as Mandalorians.